Okay.
Dragon Ball Sparking 0. Home Force League PS5. Demon Slayer Kimetsu no Yaiba Henkami Chronicles 2. Home Focus Movie. Button. Press cross to select. Horizontal is 6 of 14. L1 button or R1 button switch phones. Options menu. Options. For more content, press the down.
When and when not to use autism in rap. Now, you want to use autism in rap in terms of thinking, all right? Because what you want to do is you want to be creative, okay? You want to go in and out. You want to be imaginative when you rap battle, okay? So when to not use autism in rap? I did a lot. Literally, I've done, a special ed, a whole teaching tutorial because I've done Ryan. Ryan versus Alex in the year 2000s of the real Sue shading. Alright, literally, alright. I understand that underneath that, literally, he's a big blood in the blood gang. We just understand that blood has a lot to do back when Spider-Man 3 came out and Frey versus Jason came out. Okay? So, let's 100% be honest, okay? Because what autism is, literally in rap, there's an effect literally that autism actually has. In fact, most rappers are autistic. It's the ability to have creativity to keep going. That's Eminem's, alright? Literally, and all the other ones, alright? Like LL Cool J, that's unbelievably handsome in San Francisco, doing a trick. Literally, that's a 1 through 5, alright? Fucking, whatever. But in all actuality, okay? Think about it, alright? Because my class, specifically of rap, is hella weak, alright? Really, because what that is that really when your brand does tutorials about stretch, feel it, keep going, this, and that, it's just rhyming, alright? So what you do is you rhyme over and over and over again. It may not hit at first, really, but later on down the line, literally what hella weak is, it's you literally saying something, it's you rapping, over and over again. You're just rhyming, no emphasis, hey, literally. So what I try to tell you, literally, what my alien ass, literally, when I was younger, literally, is whenever, I just said something, it came with a beat, alright? So I need you to remember, figuratively, that me and Solo's battle has to do with memorizing patterns, listening to music, not perfected them. By the way, that's the problem, really, with Hella Week and rap. Really, something that's not perfected, but something that's perfected. That's the same as feeling something. Okay, really, they feel the beat and they just rhyme, literally just rhyme like a little kid, point after point, just rhyme. All right, really, that's the whole definition of that one CD with Chameleon there. Hip Hop Police. That is hella weak, literally, when you keep on going, okay? That's the one of the main things, okay? One of the second main things, literally, is make sure you play the NBA, Michael Jordan. Literally, rap is better vocal inflection, okay? Literally, what autism does to rap is it lets them know what's happening. Literally, it goes side by side. What comes above and beyond the older brother proves a point, especially with the little autistic brother, gets lazy, right? Literally, when he starts rapping, he's gonna start going to more rhythms, and at least their freestyle, literally, at least they're being, let's be honest here, literally, the beatdown will bust a move, alright? Literally, that shit was all the way in Team 4-Star, Naruto Bridge, God the fuck, literally, there was do your shit before I did the shit family, alright? That's when anime used to be good, alright? And Chessman Rap was one of the biggest low blows in the animation rap battle, alright? Now, in doing so, okay, literally, what Hella Week does, literally, is that literally if I keep on rhyming and you keep on going forward, you're gonna get caught, alright? Literally, but there is a difference when you're absorbing vocal inflection, but it's better, literally, because it's actually playing off of what? Eminem, Fabulous, literally, all the best rappers. Literally, when I just rap slow and where I rap the best, okay? Literally, and that's the same thing, very similar, to Philly Bill 8 from the Arrows channel, alright? Now, literally, let's go over, alright? Literally, why rap isn't a bad class, okay? Literally, right, rock, right, specifically the rock, is different, especially punk rock. All right, literally, I tried to tell you earlier. People wondering what my status was in 2026. They thought that it was an emo year, that it was gonna revolve around something emo, but fuck. I forgot, Batman Beyond. Alright, well, anyway, literally, while Autism does some rap, literally, it's my, the battle between me and Sabo, my Sabo battle, alright? My flow was based off listening to music like A40 just memorizing it, but I did, double punch again and do dope infliction, alright? Literally, you have to think about that, okay? Literally, because it's a very big trick of rap, and producers, play shit like that, literally. Spiritually, they play shit. Like, they say, don't make you feel the beat when somewhere else where, literally, if you feel the beat, can get a lot of people. What that's connected to is like somebody fooling you with reverse psychology. Literally, if you say something, literally, like, da-da-da, literally, then they say, let me feel it, it's reverse psychology, but it's also a part of academy and advanced society. But that's like literally somebody not, making their own dance room, being their own dance room, versus somebody actually go to a dance academy knowing everything, okay? Literally, it's true. It's completely true, because that especially, involves, not feeling the beat, all right? So whenever you use autism in rap, there's an effect, literally, because it's something playing by itself when you're thinking. This is a class I use a lot, literally. You can master this class, literally, acting and reading. Literally, if I do something with autism, literally, and you do something good on purpose, literally, I can beat you on the outside. Why? It's just a glob. Literally, it's a glob, just like that, literally. So he said it, literally, so it's true. Because what autism is the higher end of rapper comes, being created to win the other, rapper over. That's the whole thing. Literally, Baku's Runner may be able to make a hit. Literally, a couple of CDs, but that's why he's not Eminem. I wouldn't say specifically, but that's why he's not a big rapper, because he doesn't care. That's why you may make fun of, come here, literally, but we're big main industry rappers, okay? Literally, so it's true. It's completely fucking true. But they're real. Alright, Lily, so let's get real with this context, Lily, because I memorized, and I told you, alright? So let's get to my mom, okay? Alright? Where it comes, to my mom specifically, not rap, but actual life, we do the same thing, intuitively. The only difference is he went further in the factors and equations, by actually, attending, school. Alright? What that means is that I had equations really summed up, but I didn't have them exactly. That's what she does in the hood. That's why what stopped me in the hood was the hood to get strategy. So let me tell you something. How do I feel about, this is a very good video. Okay, so how do I feel about, me knowing that I was a new version of Barry Manjera, literally with my spells, literally with the acid again with the stunk, alright? How did I know all that, literally? And literally, knew it was Captain Jerry, a great Sega man, but got, tormented in the hood at critical ages like 29, 30, and 31. Alright? How did that happen? Alright? That was due to a gangster strategy being ignorant, because they called her social syndrome. What it said specifically, like people with my Afghan neighbor at work, lately, was they said that, a single mother's, angle is deadly because she trips on Samurai Jack. Literally, it seemed get the police on our side because of being a woman and racism. With me, let it come to you, I read your mind. Alright, not does that move specifically. Alright, but I know a woman or two promiscuous. That's why, literally, I'm fucking, a woman that are married. Okay? Literally, it's specifically like that. Alright, but what you did, literally, think about it right now, DJ Blade. You definitely applied like a rapper, so I can have all these baby bubbles, I can have all these raps I want because I'm a rapper. That's the privilege that you gave me. Usually, if not, you make me feel entitled. I know a lot of shit. When somebody makes you feel entitled to do something, that's why Christians say stop. Literally, so it doesn't, lead to being him. That's the same as lying with somebody's idea. Our subconscious literally is the biggest thing in the best of bonds. We need to understand, something critically. Okay? Literally, somebody, it's giving you a different alert, literally, because some people are pushing, some people are pulling, and that's had a lot of, with Eris's music, back in the day, because when he was listening to them, literally, they were very big without being high, so when people told him to rise above, literally, he got stuck, alright? Literally, so if I tell you, if I learn something like drink water, make sure you have a landslide before entering a conversation. Literally, have more cake, literally, before you enter the field. Literally, do this, and that. I learned it's made to outdo those things, literally, because somebody made you trigger at will. What somebody said, literally, on paper. Literally, if you go all the way to the hood and repeat everything Robin said, that's what I said, right? But think about it. What did you have in between? You had distractions. You had Screamo. You had Dance Gavin That. You had all this shit. All right, literally. So that's heavily connected to thinking. All right, and what I was trying to tell you the other day when it came in 26 was I couldn't listen to this band in high school. You think Dance Gavin Dance is unique? Literally, I couldn't listen to it. I set my friends on fire. Literally, but that was a part of literally. People don't think I have the right to ignore landslide when it comes to Omar because I literally learned something about this. Those girls that listen to a set, literally my friends did this, and that, literally were as pretty as me and they went to the Isaiah's time because they were a higher end of a mental condition. And that's the thing you don't know. That's why Isaiah is willing to be gay. That's all connected to a mental condition. Literally, how angry somebody is, literally how low angry somebody is, how fucking threatening somebody is, and then there's threatening actuality. Alright? Literally, and that's why literally I don't like what cops do this. I don't like when they ignore every action as a reaction because how you respond to an autistic kid when you're younger. Literally say, I'm screaming your fucking choke like a little fucking steak and shit. Literally, it's supposed to be comedy. I'm sorry if you have muscle, it's fucking comedy because nobody's gonna sit still. Nobody's gonna let you abuse them. Nobody's gonna let you literally get this little slicky steak to a point where it's comedy. Alright? That's what you don't understand. Literally, why do you think I'm always alert like Jade Armor? Literally, fucking, oh, Jade. You forgot Jade a whole long time ago. Yeah, that's when you fell into that shit, literally, when you try to say that, alright, literally, it's really, really outlandish, alright, literally, so when it came to Paige, I knew what her shit was, burgundy, so, in reality, when she was younger, she was more of a nerd than me, alright, literally, I was a little bit more rebellious, remember how I'm chatting chaotically, I know all that, fucking from the curriculum, alright, but guess what ended up happening, okay? All right, so somebody begged for mercy, okay, but the other person, felt like it was good, because of Skittles. All right, so let me tell you something, specifically. All right, I have a lot of things that are in common with adults. Like, I just want to relax. I just want to relax. It's a part of an adult that wants weak through superficial things like bullshit because they know it can lead to danger. All right, I just want to relax as one of them. When I was against my mother and I was cleaning up fucking hairs in the bathroom, I just wanted to relax out of people. All right, Lily, I never got the end result. In fact, I got a mirage on Primo TV. Lily, that one of the messages are trying to set me up. Lily fucking heard the echo. Lily, you try to set him up, but he was just like Eris. Eris thinks that most single mothers are more people. So as this thing with Captain Curl, I'm doing this tier list. If using Anthony's mom, using something that is a subconscious, the same big booty first thing, actually knows Lily it's a part of the tier list, right? Lily, and there's also Adrian's mom saying that it's both ways. If you're hunting me, I'm hunting you because you're a part of God. Lily, it's true. Lily, so if you're doing that shit, if you're connected, Susan Blood, Lily, and Blood is Lily a part of the test of how you score points. Lily, this is calling that imaginary shit. That's really, really fucking hectic, guys. Lately, because I danced with Arissa Palmer. I did everything on paper. Lately, I even met, Erica, and that one. That was a really big one because what she did was she made me content inside. She was one of those people who liked me on the inside, so cops couldn't get to me the most. That's how this shit works, guys. You see how they're using, all this strategy around fake people? All right, really, it just happened, because I was a real person. All right, really. So, what happened with Erica is she had, a miracle kid, and his name's Eric. Unfortunately, I have to say it for this video. All right, but the problem with that is he lives in that castle, really, and he lets him play video games. And he's based off Nokia from Bleach. All right, the guy with the PSP. He looks just like that. That was happening, we're at family. But how it happened, really, was they all fucked me in a hotel one time, really, and that was one of the main tricks from the devil. All right, I've grown a lot, really. I used to do that shit, really. And guess what? This girl Kagome did. She's like, you forgot her bag when you were doing this shit. All right, Lily, you're high as fuck. You were trying to make a difference, Lily, back when you were Alright, Lily, and then, later on you get me around, it's like, hey, that's Haley, Eminem, it's a lot. Socializing is a lot of fucking pain. That's why people drag it on, to, their, bullshit. Alright, Lily, so, on all actuality, okay, you need to understand, I just made a couple of mistakes right now that was supposed to happen because you're putting me on a uncomfortable position like I was fucking zero and shit. Alright, so, that's the gist of it, alright. That's why I'm like Mos Def, Talib, Crowley, Lily, and Fabulous, and most of the rappers, okay? Because what you played of was Eminem, the roots of Shady, and expanded. You expanded off of something like that. That's why people believe something. They think that I'm expanding from, it's empty. You're the one that's pouring shit in bits and pieces. I'm the one who has a big chunk, alright? Lily, it's true, alright? So, you need, to understand that, this shit was fucking hectic, okay? Literally, so right now I know there's a Trump in the military, literally, where they give you things that aren't of value. That's what popped in my head just now. But what Rio has to do with the Call of Duty is that Rio is now, Nagi's, mentor. He's in Sisei, alright? Literally, so that's why you guys try to spam, Omar, Lily, Crypto, Superdog, the Cliff, the Big Red Dog, Arbitrers, and man, I love being Page. Anyway, the Simpsons are cool. This is one time I did, I think that it wasn't funny. It was a long time ago. Anyway, fucking, oh god. And also, when Isaiah does the said Dance Down Dance, he gets them from a gang. Alright, Lily, I already been over that. And one thing from an artist that I said at Alpha Mega is by gang the gorilla can go between Crip and Blood. So, when somebody's, actually doing normal music, actually doing good music is what adults know in the real world, they can make fun of music by making music for a gang. Robert Lily, I can put this beat, I can put that beat in African. Lily, they can do all that shit. Alright? Literally, it's completely true. Yeah, Dwayne The Rock Johnson's in washing dishes, I know. Alright, so anyway, when that shit happens, alright? Literally, so Naki became by progressive. We didn't know earlier on this video. The confession I said is the reason why you can no longer hit me with Omar frequency was because of Crystal from freshman year, alright? Lily, that's who sent them, alright? And that was my mini punch size group, Lily, who sent. Oh, by the way, so if anybody's a big fan of me, Patron Dosology, Foundation is based off of an actual real job that I had that everybody makes a joke of when we enter the studio. And that job was Johnson Curl Pizza. And Lily, a big convention video, where it comes to wearing teal, alright? Lily, it's the reason why I do this shit work is because, first off, really, at Johnson Curl Pizza, I did, use the Ultimate Gohan #1 rule. Okay, so I don't want to say it because it's repetitive. But you disrespected me with that shit, Lily, when I had a good family. All right, so Lily, I'm just gonna say I had Julia, I had Kelly, I had Kayla, Simpson, Demic, Lily, all over me when I wore teal for this for the John's Incredible Pizza for the job, day picture, and they were all over. It was the Harris movie. Yeah, it was after I changed dramatically too. Lily, Frieza, Android 17. Lily, the day I got the job when that Super episode came out, he's like he's gonna kill everything in the world. He's like, I know. All right, so it's crazy. All right, fucking that was a unique story of mine. I not only had one that was Mirage from Beast, Sunny, and Revy from Black Lagoon, but I had the other one that was Super Sonic Lady. So the thing about Erica is that I don't not think about her, but there's Ronix. Ronix is a big thing. Ronix is a David R mine that I give to Erica. All right, fuck. There was something big I forgot, but anyway, fucking I guess you're gonna fuck, there was a big fucking fact I forgot. Damn, that was a good video. Anyway, um, so it made me feel stupid, literally, when I was running through and I was pulled over by the school cop. All right, literally. So that's one of them. Another one of them had to do with something with Paige, Mixer, Nagi, um, um, Goku trilogy. But anyway, that's it.